Well, hello, my gems. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's had a lovely day. I hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's taking the time to just breathe in, breathe out from everything that's going on in the world. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, right? So today's video is the final and second look on the Smoky Eye palette. So this is the second look. In the first video, my first look I created was in the blues. Now I'm down to the browns, so I went ahead and I did a brown look for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll enjoy it. I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say. And for those who are new to my channel, please subscribe. I really need to build my subscriber base. It's free, it doesn't cost a thing. I'm just trying to build my subscriber base because I've been on YouTube for a while, but I just haven't had my subscriber base. I do have social media. I'll link them in the description box below, which is my Instagram name is glitzzygem, GLITZZGEM. I will go ahead and put my social media right now on the screen here, but then at the same time you can also see them at the description bar below, and follow me on social media. I love to do giveaways. I did one not too long ago, I think before the coronavirus, before COVID-19 came to America. I did one before then, and I haven't done one since then, and I love to do giveaways, and I want to do another one. I want to do another giveaway. I'm like so anxious just to do a giveaway, so I'm waiting for everything to be okay to go ahead and do a giveaway. It just still seems like we're still trying to fight this epidemic of the coronavirus. We're still having some states that are still trying to recover from that, and I just don't want to put any kind of pressure or any kind of not pressure, but more worries in the world right now by sending y'all out product that is not infected. But if you're like me, I worry about okay, if somebody sends me something, I get shipments every single day from, not almost every single day, but I do order online and I get my shipments from UPS, Postal Service, DHL, all these couriers, and I don't even think twice to even think about could this be infected or anything like that. But I know if it's a person to person, because we're getting our product shipped out from warehouses, so, but if it's from person to person, I kind of have a little red flag that just goes up, and I'm thinking no, I don't want to send anything out because I'm not in a warehouse. And some warehouse, places, workers, they have restrictions, and they know how to I'm not saying that I don't know how to disinfect or clean my home or anything like that, but I'm just saying, to me I just feel like receiving something from someone, like an individual, kind of I'm one of those people that are just kind of I'm not a germaphobe, but I'm not a germaphobe, but I'm kind of one of those people that I'm very precautious about that as well. So not to say that even those warehouses, not saying that you may not get anything that may be infectious or anything like that. I'm just saying that I think they might have more safety guidelines and standards put in place in their warehouse, and they're in a big warehouse, and so I think that they're more precautious and more conservative and observant about those precautionary measures when it comes to COVID-19. But when it's from a home to another home, it's just, I don't know. I mean, there might not be anything wrong with that, but I'm the type of person that I have to wait till everything's in the clear, that each state is good in their own, in their own state. Each individual is, is good in their own state, in other words. So that's the reason why I haven't done any giveaways. I do see that there's a lot of YouTubers that are still doing giveaways, coming from their own home. But if it's something that they're shipping, that they're sending you from, like, let's say they'll go ahead and order something online for you and they'll send it to you from that warehouse, and I think that's okay. But with me, I like to do giveaways that I have in my own stock. You know, once this whole COVID-19 blows over, I will send you out a giveaway product for the winner, for any winners when I do a giveaway. So I'm just waiting for that so I can start giving away products, you know, that I receive. You know, I have like a box subscription, you know, BoxyCharm, and I have shipments that come to me, you know, from different warehouses that, you know, I just keep in stock. I keep them stored away in a clean, disinfected area in my home. I mean, my home is clean. It's not like it's infected or anything, but I'm just one of those people that I don't know, I just right now, with the way things are, I don't want to add on any kind of nervousness or any kind of like worries or any kind of you know what I'm trying to say, like no worries, no kind of pressure, no kind of like, I don't want to send, you know, send scary vibes to anybody in the world, no. So I'm just kind of waiting it out and just waiting for this thing to be a little better with the COVID-19, just waiting for, you know, the situation to get better and for me to do any giveaways. That's just how I see this. That's just how I feel. I'm not sure how you feel about that. Leave your comments down below. I would like to hear from you guys and let me know what y'all think. I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, do y'all think it's okay to do a giveaway? You know, if it's okay with you guys, then, you know, the majority voters of my viewers will, and subscribers, because you have to be subscribed, follow me on social media, and you know, for me to do these giveaways. So y'all just give me y'all's feedback. Y'all just let me know, hey, should I wait till this whole thing is over with, or should I go ahead and just ship them out? You know, I mean, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all are my viewers. Y'all are the ones that are, you know, watching my videos and letting me know how things, you know, how y'all feel about things, and I would like to get some feedback from you guys. So but as far as that goes, this is just how I feel. I just feel like I'll be adding more, I don't know, I don't want to add on a lot of nerve-wracking situations to families, you know, in other states, and so that's why I don't do any giveaway. That's why I don't do any giveaways right now. But y'all let me know, you know, what y'all think. Y'all think, is it okay, or how do y'all feel about it? Do y'all feel the same way that I do? So yeah, so I guess that's all I have to say right now, and I appreciate you guys for watching me and being a part of my family. I call you my gems because gems are precious and they're unique in their own individual way, and so that's why I call you my gems. Hence my name is glitzzygem. I'm a unique person, you know. I'm my own person. There's nobody out there like me, and so each precious stone is unique in their own way, and that's why I call them my gems. I call you guys, my viewers, gems. So be part of my gem family, and subscribe, okay, and hit that bell icon so whenever I do upload another video, I will go ahead and y'all can go ahead and watch that as well. And you know, I'd love to hear feedback from you guys, not just, oh great, good, you know. I want to hear more feedback, like, you know, incorporate more things to my videos, you know, on my channel, incorporate more things on my channel that can kind of like maybe boost my subscriber base. I don't know, I'm still, you know, like I said, I'm still learning. So y'all can please, like I said, leave your comments, feedbacks down below. Let me know what y'all think would be best for my channel. So right, that's kind of like, I was thinking to myself, like, well, what person would think better for their channel than that own individual person like myself, right? But I do need help. People need help sometimes, so I just need y'all's help to let me know, just a little guidance, what I need to do. And so just tell me. I would like to hear from you guys. All right. So I appreciate everything you know, y'all have done in the past, and you know, watching my videos, but at the same time, I would like for you to subscribe. thank you guys. And I, you know, with me, you know, making this introduction short, I'm gonna go ahead and let you move on into the tutorial, okay? So I'll see you here in a little bit with the tutorial. I'm not saying bye now because it's not the end of the video. I'm just telling you, stay tuned and don't change that channel. Okay, so I already primed my eye. And we're going to go ahead and get started with this look. And the first shade I'm going to go in with this palette is this brown shade here. Love it. It's like a, I want to say like a cool tone brown. I'll go ahead and use a fluffy tapered brush like this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dip it in the pan. Brush some of that off, take the excess off. And I always like to start in the crease and outer corner of the eye. And I'll be using a mirror. Just spread it out. And then just give yourself that shape, that wing shape if you want a wing shape. You know, where it wings out like a little V. Go ahead and spread it out in that direction. The same thing with my right eye. Okay, once you have a good spread, good blendability, or once it's blended out nicely, let's see, both sides. This side looks like it's a little bit more extending out. This one just needs more. Looks like it's darker on this side. Looks like it's turned out a little chalky. I found that the shade was a little chalky. But that's okay. We're just creating a look. Just go one more time on this side with some more shade, so that I can extend this out a little more. And it just seems like it's tending to just not wanting to blend out. And that's what I don't like about this shadow, is not wanting to blend out. It's not wanting to spread, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it just makes it harder. And it just makes it harder for me to work with, so. But that's okay. I'll work with what I got. Well. Okay, so the next shade I want to go in with is this darker shade here. It's almost like a, So it's almost like a, let's see, y'all tell me guys, what shade does this look like? It's the shimmer, but it's like a darker brown, kind of like a hint of purple in there, like plum, like a plum shade, like a shimmer plum. So we're gonna go ahead and use that for the outer corner as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and use a smaller tip brush like this. So let me grab some of that plum shimmer. Just kind of blend it in from the lid, from the third lid, outer corner inwards. And just spread it, blend it out along with that dark brown shade. Okay, do the same thing for this eye. And just spread it out as well. It's starting to look real dark, real smoky. As we all know, this is a smoky palette, but it's turning out okay. I'm just trying to blend, just trying to spread that color out. It seems to be just concentrated in that one area, so it's making it look really, really dark. That's how it's looking now. Okay, using the same brush, we're going to go ahead and just sweep over above the crease with a lighter shade, and that shade is going to be this taupey shade, mauve taupey shade. I'll just be sweeping that over across above the crease, all the way out. Trying to blend these harsh edges out. Now go ahead and use the other brush, the bigger, fluffier brush, the one we used before, which is this one here. And I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can blend these edges out. I just keep working that way until I feel like I see fit, like where it's really actually blended out. Using that light taupey mauve color. That's what I'm using right now, just above the crease, just to kind of blend those harsh edges out. Okay. Looks a little smoother, looks like a little better than it was doing before. Okay, the next shade I want to go ahead and is the lid shade. And the lid shade, I will use a flat brush for. Use this flat paddle brush here. Okay, so I am going to use this light flesh toned shade here and just go right over the lid with this flat paddle brush. Almost like you're doing a cut crease, but you're really not using concealer. Using it for the next eye. So I was looking now, looking a little more controlled. You can see more controlled the eye look, by adding in that light shade there. So now I want to add a pop of shimmer, and with that I'm going to go ahead and use same brush that we used, but I'm just going to just do it right down the center and on the outer edge. Well, maybe just down the center here. And I'm using this gold toned shade here next to the flesh toned, and I'm just patting it in down the center and just kind of going across in the crease area, just going across, just patting it across, just to kind of get that center portion of the eyelid with this nice shade, nice gold tone shade. Go back in again. We could have probably accomplished this with a cut crease. It's just kind of but I'm whitening out the halo. I'm whitening it, making it whiter so you can see more of this gold shade. You can see it's starting to look more whitened out. Concentrating in this darker area also, just concentrating it in there. We could probably accomplish this look by wetting the brush, right? So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to wet the brush. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go in with that shade. Well, I'm gonna try to see if I can use the wet brush without any kind of pigmentation and just kind of wet the lid with that and see if it'll pop still, to see if this gold shade will pop. Looks like it is making it pop a little more, which is great. That's wonderful. Just what a little setting spray could do, or a little dampness could do to some eyeshadows. You're going across the edge as well from the inner corner, just going across, just making patting motions back and forth, like I'm going like this. So I don't know what kind of motion that is. What back and what is that? Bulldozing? I don't know. I don't know what you call that. And just poking at it, poking there at the edge. You're just wanting to get that wetness in there. It's coming out a little better now. I think I like that. So let's do the same for the next eye. We're going to go ahead and use some of that gold shade and just go right down the center. With that wet brush, I'm doing the same motions up from top to bottom, or you can go bottom to top. And if you're having a hard time trying to get that shade to stick on, re-wet the brush and just go back in with the shade. And just concentrate it on the area you want the shade to be, right down the center. Also, you kind of want to make it look radiant, where it kind of blends in with both sides of the eye. You know, the inner part of the eye and the outer corner of the eye. You want to go ahead and just make it to where it's blending together in with those two shades. Okay. I think I finished my job here. I think I'm done. I don't think we need to accentuate putting more of that plum shade here. Yeah, let me put more of that plum shade. While the brush is a little wet, maybe it'll make it pop a little more on the outer corner. I'm just gonna pat right here in the outer corner, pat some of this plum shade here. Just on the lid, concentrating it on the lid next to the gold shimmer. Do the same thing for the next eye, for my left eye. Now you want to go ahead and blend this out with the clean brush. Nice clean fluffy brush. I use this one right here, it's a fluffier brush, and just use that to just blend the outer corner as well, and above the crease, just blend it out with the clean brush. Just so you won't have any patchy areas, excess eyeshadow that shouldn't be there. You're just sweeping it all out, just cleaning. You're just cleaning it up. So here you have this color, the shade. It is a little smoky, so we're gonna go ahead and do the bottom lash line as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and use, well, before I use this tip, I'm gonna go ahead and use this end over. It's like an angled brush tip here. I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade, the one we used as the transition shade, which is this one here. We're gonna go from, starting from the outer corner going in. Using the angular part, starting from the outer corner going in, and then from the inside turn it over again so that the tip could be pointing out, the brush tip, and just go back out. And then with this side you're just gonna smudge it out, blend it out, blend the bottom part out. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing for my left eye. Go back in with that dark brown cool shade and just stamp it on. Okay, and you're gonna blend it out using the other end of the brush, or using a smaller, fluffier brush. Okay, once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and now using this end of the brush, which is the more fluffier end, we're going to go ahead and use that plum shade from the palette, and we're going to go ahead and try to just blend it, starting from the outer corner in, just blend it together with that dark brown shade. Doing the same thing with the next eye. I got some fallout. It's a little darker too. Hold on. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the other side darker as well, the right side darker. Plum shade. Okay, I think you see that. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and use that mauve shade, the light mauve color, and we're gonna go ahead and put that at the bottom as well. Okay, so there we have that. Alright, so I'm going to come off camera, do the rest of my eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, my gents, well, this is the finishing look from afar. So I'm going to get up close so that y'all can see what I did to my eyes. So for the inner corner, you could barely see, but I went ahead and you can see a little white, right? A hint of white. I went ahead and I used the shimmer white shade in this palette as a inner corner highlight. And after that, I just went ahead and I used a plum wine shade eyeliner for the bottom waterline. And then I just used, for my top lash line, I just used liquid eyeliner in the shade, like a dark brown shade. And I just curled my lashes, and I used my lengthening mascara. Just any lengthening mascara you may have that's your favorite, that you like to wear. And just put it on, and that's the end of how this look came out. Did come out a little smoky, did look a little grungy. This was not one of my favorite, so this was not one of my favorite palettes from Profusions. So, yeah, I don't like this palette at all, but at least I created two looks. I'm not sure if y'all liked the grungy look that I created in both video. If you haven't seen my last video on this one where I did the blues in this palette, the blue side of this palette, I will link that up there at the top. And then so today is the video where I did the brown side of the palette, and this is the look that I created with that. So I'm not sure if some of you viewers like that grungy look. If you do like that sort of look, well, then I do recommend this palette for you guys. Like I said, Profusions is a good cosmetic line of product that you can wear. That's not expensive, and the formula is really long wearing formula. This one, just for me, just kind of came out chalky than the other Profusion palettes I had worked with in the past. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this one. So stay tuned for my next review on another Profusion palette, and I think I'll move on to another brand, another department store brand that y'all might, be happy with. It's inexpensive, for those who, are trying to buy makeup on a budget. I will go ahead and do another video on that. So, but I have one more palette, another Profusions palette I will be wearing to create looks with only. I'm not going to do a wear test since I've already done those in the past, and they've known to last a long time. They've known to last at least 8 hours or more. And so I don't feel like I should do another wear test with another Profusions palette like this, because I think it's just, the point is only mute already, I don't think it's necessary to do that anymore. Yeah, since it will be the last Profusion cosmetic palette that I will be testing out, and I'll be moving on to another one. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up for my video, and as always, take care and be safe, and spread love and joy out in the world. There's enough hate in the world right now that we just need to kind of balance it out with love. Okay, we got to be kind with each other. This is not the time for us to turn. This is not the time for us to turn against each other. We all need each other together. We all need to be united, and I feel like that's how mankind should be. We should all be united and coexist with each other, and not have any boundaries separate us, or have any kind of dividers in between our communities or anything like that. I think we should all coexist and live together in harmony. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and conclude my video. I love you, my gems. Y'all have a good day, a good evening, good night, whatever time of day you're watching this video. Thank you for watching. I love you, my gems. Take care. Bye.